It slides back into, but gives you some room, all the room. Extra room is nice. Just try to position things out of the way as good as possible. We're going to take these ground cables off as well. That's just one 6mm bolt. It disconnects the engine harness ground cables, which is nice to take off. Not only does it give you extra room, you can check and make sure everything's nice and clean. Again, water does drip down over these surfaces, so we want to make sure the ground cables are clean and the surface that it mounts to is clean. Located. We've moved a few things out of the way, a couple harnesses, and get comfortable. These are the tools we use to make a valve adjustment tool, and believe me, you'll need something like this. You can get them most anywhere. It's a 0.4mm blade on it. Buy extras because they do break. And usually a short 13mm wrench, stubby screwdriver. For this, you might have to substitute different tools. You might find something works better than a stubby, but whatever works for you. The valve is located right here. That's the adjustment bolt, and the lock nut, which is a 13. We're going to get our gauge down in the gap, and sometimes it's just feel to find the gap that you're looking for, which is the gap between the rocker arm and the stem of the intake valve. And we want to make sure that it is 0.4mm. We want to make sure that it's 0.04 of a millimeter, which is about 0.04 of an inch. Simply loosen the lock nut, and we can move the blade back and forth. I'm just sliding it back and forth between those two surfaces, and if it's too loose, I want to turn this adjustment bolt clockwise or to the left, just like a conventional nut and bolt. And then once you get it in position, you tighten the lock nut, and that holds it in position. You can check the clearance again. It should be a snug fit, but just a snug drag is what you're feeling, and that feels great. So number one, intake valve adjustment is complete. We're going to raise the car up and do the exhaust valve, which is directly underneath it. Same procedure. The engine is in the correct position, so we can do 2 of our 12 valves that we need to do. Next, we're going to roll the engine 120 degrees, and we're going to go to cylinder number 6.